sports. It's in the game. It's weak.
Now the third-year man back and healthy. It's Javonte Williams.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 30-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Marvin Mims, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now? And
let's go now.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this one is incomplete.
These two teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the Broncos getting the road victory. So they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
let's both do the analysis. Impressed.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be dropped following and pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
Brandon, you know more about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Now he'll try to run with this.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. He has enough for the first down, and the keeper a gain of 6.
Ready.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football.
Now a 2nd and 6.
As they've got it as we resume action. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Chris Jones make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Group effort had Kansas City finishing second in the NFL with 55 sacks last season.
Ready, ready!
Now a play fake here on first down. His throw incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches.
On second down, Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. They'll look to throw now on first down. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it.
And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? You just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Javonte Williams hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos have taken the lead.
So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
This 2nd and 4.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 2. He's got him in, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw.
On the slant, completes to Sutton.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams.
Brought down at the 20. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
He'll drop to throw. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll look to throw here. This will be caught at about the 6. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Javonte Williams
with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Broncos go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. That's Atkins. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
They're going to look to throw. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2nd and 9 now. Escapes the sack. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
It's a loss of 6. Brings up 3rd and 15.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Come on. Hey.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And after that play, we've got an injury, and it appears to be to Cortland Sutton.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Ready.
They'll set up a throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Marvin Mims
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
and the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way.
Go check.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he will find his man, Sutton. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. First catch for the NFL's leader in receiving yards at the midway point. It's a 1st down.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
93 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Smash, smash.
A give to Williams, running right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Javonte Williams.
A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range.
Let's go. Ready.
They begin the drive with Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Unable to corral him, he fights through. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. 55 yards. seconds as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career.
Come on, come on. Hey. Ready, ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. The improv on the scramble, they'll get some 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you talk about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams.
Oh, good move. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 146 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch.
Ready? Ready?
On play action, they'll throw.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, partner, you look at a play call like that, you have to think to yourself, that's got to be one to pad the stats a little bit, huh?
He has had a great game throwing the football, and I think you're right. Maybe getting a little greedy again down near the end zone. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Ready?
Williams.
Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Ready, ready?
Running it with a fullback, Burton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Mike Burton, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut.
Get it?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And now look at him go.
Javonte Williams.
And all the way home
Javonte Williams, 75 yards. And the Broncos add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the one.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
At the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here we go. Here we
Here's
go.
2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
Shedding the tackle. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The Broncos on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
That is caught.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Touchdown!
Marvin Mims, 28 yards. And the Broncos are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels
Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll drop to throw. Look at the big man rumble. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Now Williams. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Back to throw here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And he's going to use his legs here. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. They give it to Williams running right. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defense